वेलकम टू अनदर लाइव सेशन. आई एम सो सॉरी कि लेट हुआ हूँ. ट्रस्ट में आज मैं टाइम पे था. बट स्कॉर्पियो सच अ कार ना, जहाँ पे भी लेके जाओ स्कॉर्पियो एंड पीपल स्टॉप यू एंड दे आस्क यू एंड देन ऑब्वियसली आई एम नेवर रूड विद एनीबडी. समवन वांट्स टू सी अ कार, आई एम लाइक सी इट. तो वही गाड़ी दिखा रहा था लोगों को कॉलोनी में, उसी के चक्कर में लेट हो गए हम. एनीवेज, आई एम राइट नाउ विद द महिंद्रा स्कॉर्पियो एन. So, Motor Beam got a petrol, I got a diesel. We swapped in between because Pathis was crying, मुझे fuel भराना पड़ेगा. So now I've been driving the petrol and it does drink quite a bit. So mileage is 5.9 kilometers per liter, but with a very heavy foot, with me sitting in the car with the air conditioning on, ये सब की वजह से हो जाता है. But petrol is not the one to buy. Diesel is, and diesel also gets 4-wheel drive. Anyways, let's switch the camera. So it's been a few days with the Scorpio. What has changed? Nothing has changed. That 1 hour 12 minute 44-second video has almost everything. But honestly, this car is fantastic. It's absolutely amazing, and kudos to Mahindra for offering us a real SUV, not a fake one with front wheel drive. Yeah, honestly, I'm going to start a campaign. Every front wheel drive car cannot be called an SUV. Any front wheel drive car should not be called an SUV, should be called a crossover. Because come on, real SUVs are like this. This is a freaking real SUV. Body and frame platform, and it has got rear wheel drive, this one, but you get 4-wheel drive option. It's quite capable off the road as well. So that is the thing. It's an absolute beast of a machine in terms of road presence. Look at that car. It's so humongous. Only thing is the rear disappoints and the front is started to grow on me big time. I love the car. I honestly feel that certain things could be better, but then, you know, I always expect more because then I'm like, you're paying so much. See, my way of thinking is, now if I buy this Scorpio for like 25 lakhs, okay? Now I pay 25 lakh rupees. I expect those small things which are missing, they should not be missing, because I'm not going to buy another car for maybe 4-5 years and I'm not able to change those features, like, you know, the infotainment system. I'm not going to be able to replace it. So everything should be perfect if I'm paying 25 lakhs. That's my way of looking at things. But overall, all the cars have become expensive, and a lot of people were crying, and they're still crying, that Maybach ke interiors kharab kar diye isne to carpet mat kharab kar diye. By the way guys, after all that offroading, I make sure the car is cleaned, and here you can see that Scorpio भी बहुत गंदी थी अंदर से, but अभी एकदम चकाचक हो गई है. Cleaned it properly. Yeah, all the mud and all which you saw in the video, that has gone now. Which car do you like more when you're Scorpio? Oh, come on, there's no comparison. Scorpio is a Scorpio because, come on, this is a real SUV. In a world of fake, compact, crossover bullshit, this is absolute real SUV, and that's something which I really love. Now बैग में बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं क्योंकि हम सुबह को ड्रोन उड़ा रहे थे. So there's drone, there's 360-degree camera, there's GoPro and all that stuff. So this is a car I can go out and make endless videos about. Okay. बॉलीवुड मूवीज़ में ये लोग अफोर्ड नहीं कर पाएंगे. ये लोग फिर भी क्लासिक स्कॉर्पियो लेंगे, ओमनी लेंगे, ओमनी डिसकंटिन्यू होगी तो ये लोग इको लेंगे. Which is better, Amaze or Kiger? I find Kiger to be better. But yeah, that's me. Okay, ESD 250D Classic, I shall try and make a video on that. I love the sequential indicators, but I think the tailgate now, which is side opening, it's kind of weird. Okay, and then boot is 0 in terms of capacity, and last row also doesn't have much space as such. So certain flaws here and there, but trust me on this. Okay, Mahindra is doing an absolute stellar job. What am I saying? Jobs. See, first and foremost, I don't think anyone can come close to Mahindra when it comes to powertrain options. Both their engines are so good now. Petrol and diesel is unbelievable. Unlike some car makers who can make cars but they don't have the engine, so they have to go to other car makers for engines. That's really sad that such a big company can't make their own engines. But Mahindra is making their own engines. That's their commitment to their cars. This is a 2-liter, obviously, M Stallion motor. It's punchy enough. Diesel I love, okay, but I think it could have been more exciting. It doesn't have the kick in the pants feel, but isn't underpowered in any way. So kudos to Mahindra for making such a fantastic car, and somehow their focus is shifted on dynamics. So they're like nailing it with dynamics. Like, this car is unbelievable at higher speeds, unbelievable around the corners. I cannot believe a car which is on body on frame and so much height as well can drive so well. So a lot of surprising and shocking things. Like, Mahindra, you have won my heart by honestly giving us a car which is actually not only capable off-road, but is also good enough on-road. This is a car I can actually drive all over India without having to worry about anything. Yeah, I just hope the design at the front grows on me. Design at the rear is never going to grow on me, trust me on that. वो बोलते रहते हैं ना, वैगन आके रखते पीछे से. I know it is bit of a miss, the rear design, and also I want to thank you, each and every one of you have seen the video of the Scorpio N जो इतने लंबा था, and almost everybody was really happy with the video. Nobody said अरे video बहुत लंबा है. 2-3 लोग थे जो बोल रहे थे अरे बहुत लंबा video बना दिया, but most of you supported me, so I feel really blessed about it, and I'm like, I want to thank you for your kindness and for the support. Let's get inside, okay, and yeah, here we are. Mahindra always says, "Na, car is launched with CarPlay," but there is never any CarPlay in the car. I don't know why Apple CarPlay is always missing. Okay, which color you liked in the Scorpio N? Honestly, मुझे तो हमेशा white ही पसंद आता है. I think white looks kick-ass. By the way, someone is asking me, did you like the Scorpio N? I love the Scorpio N. Let me see, one question was an interesting one. Scorpio N or Scorpio Classic? Dude, obviously Scorpio N, because for me, dynamics matter more than looks. And also, someone is asking me how's the fit and finish. Fit and finish is good. A lot of hard plastics have been used, and something is iffy here and there, because like this, see, this flap is coming out. I don't know if it's meant to be like that, but yeah, fit and finish quality could be slightly better. But then you're asking for too much. I don't. Firstly, for me, Mahindra launching a body on frame car and not giving us some monocoque shit, that's itself a real big thing. Now I'm saying monocoque shit because, come on, a true blue SUV has to be on a body on frame platform, because that is how it's supposed to be. And honestly, like, I really salute Mahindra for giving us a true blue SUV, not like cutting corners here and there. So that's something which is amazing. What is more amazing is the fact that it has capability off the road and it's yet so good on the road. That's also something I really like. Okay, Brezza vlog will come on the 6th of July at 5 p.m. Okay, comments are coming really fast. Yeah, so obviously customer service, Mahindra needs to improve. Even Tata needs to improve. Both of them. I think Mahindra is slightly better than Tata, but Tata also needs to improve big time on that. And you know what, I can sleep in this car. It's so comfortable. It's really very nice. I love it. But I think they should have offered another variant. Even if they're charging extra, no problem, but all these small issues resolved. Like, we should have auto dimming inside your view mirror. You should have ventilated seats at the front. You should have a bigger infotainment system, a slicker system which doesn't hang. So yeah, drive modes for the diesel all-wheel drive. That's also something. And I'm having a bit of a headache. Actually, been super exhausted, like super duper exhausted. And एक और चीज मैं बता रहा हूँ आज के वीडियो में, जिस वीडियो वीडियो पीपल वांट टू सी टुमारो, द मोस्ट कमेंट्स व्हिच कम सेइंग ये वीडियो आना चाहिए कल, मैं वो वीडियो कल डाल दूंगा. ठीक है, तो गाइस गो ऑन एंड राइट अबाउट इट. Another thing what they could have done, they could have put the spare wheel on the tailgate. Now that would have been so amazing. But I know this for a fact, Mahindra's focus is largely on the driving dynamics of the car, and for driving dynamics, putting it on the tailgate, not such a good idea. I just wish Tata Motors should have got the Safari Storm back and not given us a Harrier Pro Max. I know Safari is fantastic. New one is also very good, no doubt about it, but it doesn't deserve the Safari name, because the Safari has to be our body on frame with 4-wheel drive. And yeah, high rider vlog I have not made. I was away. Actually, things what happened now, ki Formula 1 is there this weekend, and for me Formula 1 takes preference over everything. So I decided to go first for the Brezza, skip the high rider, so that I'm at home on Saturday evening for the qualifying and on Sunday evening for the race as well. 700 or Scorpio? Now that's a great question. 700 is just better in terms of value for money. Scorpio doesn't feel value for money when you consider the 700, because 700 has better performance, better features, more mileage, better handling, better ride, and it also has ADAS, so bigger screens, better infotainment. So just the 700 just feels slightly better overall. But that feel of a body on frame Scorpio plus Scorpio really scares everyone silly, and the kind of attention it attracts is insane. Instagram pe reels डाली, some of the reels have done 5 million plus and whatnot. Boot space it doesn't have, unfortunately, and then the last row you have to put it down because last row doesn't have space either. Do you think Brezza is overpriced? First and foremost, I will reserve my opinions because I'm under an embargo till 6th July, but I'm just going to tell you one small thing and you guys can judge for yourself. Maruti has increased the price of the Brezza by 3 lakhs for the top end variants. Old and new. Fact. Not my opinion. Okay. Maruti Brezza actually cost 1.5 lakhs more than the diesel Venue manual. It costs more than the Sonnet diesel automatic, and it doesn't get a turbo petrol engine option. It doesn't get a diesel option. It doesn't get a turbo petrol option. I mean, those two are not there. Neither turbo petrol is there, neither diesel is there. So just imagine being the most expensive in the segment and missing out on these things. Now, these are all facts which I'm mentioning, but you can understand what is the kind of pricing of the Brezza. Now, I've discussed a lot on the pricing bit of the Brezza when I've done the vlog, which will be coming on 6th July at 5 p.m. But it is what it is, and there are multiple reasons for the way they have priced the car, which also I have discussed. And I can tell you that again, this is not an opinion, this is a fact, that they're using a 1.5 liter engine. 1.5 liter engines, do not meet small car tax norms, although the car is under 4 meters. Kindly speak English. Actually, I'm thinking of starting to make vlogs in Hindi, basically lifestyle vlogs in Hindi. Maybe I'll do another channel, Faisal vlogs or something of that sort. Soch raha hu, thinking about it. Let's see. It depends if you guys support or not. Scorpio versus Creta. see, Creta is obviously priced lower, but I also feel that Creta's price is on the higher side. It nudges about 21 lakhs, even the Seltos and also cars are getting really very expensive now. But all that said and done, Scorpio I think is in a different league only. Yeah, the only car you can really compare the Scorpio is with the XUV 700, and there's no other body on frame car, platform car. Now obviously Mahindra is also comparing it to the Fortuner and all. That's kind of unfair because I think Fortuner is in a different segment altogether. But yeah, Fortuner is grossly overpriced. Like the level of overpricing on the Fortuner is next level. Like it's almost 60 lakhs for the GR Sport. What is Toyota smoking? I have no clue whatsoever. Like they are thinking that okay, we're not making money from our smaller cars like Lanza and all. Where I'm sure they're losing money because they're giving better warranty on the same car as a Baleno. So I made a whole story on this about the whole cafe thingy and how this thing works. But honestly, Mahindra is just kicking some ass really. If you're on a budget, you get the Scorpio over the Fortuner, you're not missing out on anything other than the fame, Toyota reliability and sales and service and all that stuff. And for that only, I think they are just overpricing. Who are you supporting in Formula 1? I think I am obviously supporting Max because you cannot trust Ferrari with their strategies and with their car, with their reliability and all that. So I think today Max should win the British Grand Prix. I'm just wishing that Lewis Hamilton finishes absolute last or somebody overtakes him on that corner and nudges him out like he did to Max last year, and then it'll be karma. Backside बहुत narrow है. Yeah, somehow the car is actually wider than the older Scorpio, but it seems very narrow from rear. मेरे को भी समझ नहीं आ रहा how did they manage to do that? Toyota Crown का vlog is very interesting and I really want to put it up. Maybe I'll try and do it tomorrow itself. Let me see today what is the plan. Mostly I'm planning to rest and take just edit this video as well and edit the Brezza video for 6th and keep it because maybe I might have to travel for some urgent personal work and all that stuff. Vlog on Scorpio Z6. Unfortunately, Mahindra is only having the Z8L variant right now, but I'll try and do that. So someone is asking, so Defender being monocoque would have disappointed you? Actually not. Because with the Defender, what they have done is they've still retained a rugged character, and the Defender is a car which does it all. So it's a car which makes me feel that the cars around that price point from Range Rover, Land Rover, like of course the Velar and all, kind of feel pointless because the Defender is more desirable. Defender can do a lot of kick-ass off-roading because they have put every system in it. Other than the fact, like for a fact, you don't know this, right? The Range Rover, the top end, the Bap of SUVs, the real daddy of SUVs, is actually a monocoque platformed car. Yeah, that is actually a monocoque platformed car. So basic understanding is that it doesn't really matter monocoque or body on frame as long as the car is able to perform. But these front wheel drive crossovers and all these front wheel drive jacked up hatchbacks and all these cars are not able to perform because they don't only have front wheel drive. They have they don't have four wheel drive. They have front wheel drive. The Land Rover's complex four wheel drive system is just amazing. It's next level. Oh, okay, I'm now sweating. Your favorite F1 team and driver? My favorite F1 team is actually Ferrari and driver is Max Verstappen. But because Ferrari doesn't really perform and always disappoints you, I've decided that I'm not going to support Ferrari because I've bought so much merchandise from Ferrari and they're just lying because I can never wear them because when I wear them, people are like, ye dekho, iska pit stop mein galti kar di thi. Okay, which variant of Daddy is VFM? Honestly, most of the eye candy features are there in the Z8 and Z8L only. So even that Hawkeye, like DRLs and that side misting like C-pillar ke around and all that is just there in the Z8 variants, I think. So that's one of the issues. Anyways, this live is going quite long. So guys, thank you so much for joining into this live session. Let's rev. Smooth. This is an automatic, of course. Camera quality could be a lot better. This is something which I feel that Mahindra can improve a lot. But even MG gives you such substandard camera. So does Tata. So like all these car makers costing like 20 lakhs plus. And the camera quality is like this. Like really, what are they up to and why do they do that? मेरे को अभी तक नहीं समझ आता. हाँ, Brio का vlog आएगा. डरो मत. आएगा. So here it is. The Scorpio N. Now I'm thinking, should I take this rear-wheel drive car off-road and maybe get stuck? It will not get stuck. Actually, depends on how hardcore the off-roading bit is. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for supporting all the time. I really appreciate it. Please drive BMW cars. I shall drive BMW cars, guys. अभी थोड़ा बहुत ये क्या बोलते हैं इन चीज़ों में busy था. Okay, so we will get back to that. And yeah, I'm just trying to read comments on this thing. Base variant पे भी I'll try and make a video on. Creta is good. But yeah, if you're looking for a genuine true-blooded SUV, then you should get something like this. But इसका waiting period भी होगा. But Mahindra's actually put a new line with 6,000 units capacity per month. So that will not affect the production of Thar and XUV 700, hopefully. And yeah, the So yeah, Mahindra strategy is this. Now this is introductory pricing valid for 25,000 customers. वो 25,000 customers ऐसे आएंगे क्योंकि गाड़ी इतनी अच्छी है. And then after that Mahindra will increase the price by 30-40,000. Then again 30-40,000. By the time customers get the car in 2035, the price would be 1 crore. I'm just kidding, but yes, that is what is going to happen. They are going to definitely increase the price time and again slowly करके बढ़ाएंगे. And that is what all car makers are doing these days. Cars become like real expensive. Now I'm thinking, does it make sense to buy a car, or does it make more sense to just buy a house instead? Because houses seem cheaper than a car. Jeep Compass versus Scorpion, which one would you prefer? So the thing is that Jeep na is American car company, and American car companies I really do not trust after seeing what Chevrolet did, what Harley Davidson did, what Ford did, and yeah, so that is one gripe for me. I rather trust an Indian car maker, because if Indian car maker leaves India, where it will go? Back to India only, na. So I know for a fact that Mahindra is going nowhere. I mean, it's going places, but it's not going out of India for sure. And they actually put so much effort in making cars, which is commendable. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this vlog, make sure to give the thumbs up, that's the like button, and also subscribe to the channel. I am just going to sit and drive this car all day long, because that is the best way to spend the Sunday with Scorpio Sundays. Okay, bye, take care. When will the Civic vlog come? That's an interesting question. Let me check. Actually उससे पहले बहुत सारे vlogs pending हैं. हम line में जाएंगे, जल्दी से लेकर आएंगे. और प्लीज़ गाइस कमेंट लिखो, और वीडियो तुम लोग लाइक नहीं करते, लाइक करो यार. अभी स्कॉर्पियो एन की वीडियो पे बस 17,000 लाइक या 5 लाख व्यूज़ है. कर क्या रहे हो तुम लोग? डिसअपॉइंटेड. हाँ, बाय.